You know, Jacob, it helps if you hit the record button too. That way you have something for the live stream. Not for the live stream, for the VOD. Gotta love Forgetful Jacob. Anywho, so today's plan, we need to do something about our XP. I know where a skeleton spawner is, so I'm thinking we turn that into a farm. So, let's see, grab the stick, grab charcoal, make torches. Okay, I know we're going to need a soul sand block, because I'm going to do a bubble elevator. We're going to need signs. Hopefully that's enough signs. Wood bits. You know what? I want to... Yeah, double chest. And let's see. We're going to need a hopper for the collection system. Oh yeah, furnaces. We're going to need furnaces. Why do we need furnaces? Because I like to mark out my spot. Can you make furnaces with netherrack? No, you cannot. Worth checking. You never know. Well, there's 2 furnaces. I can make 2 more up at the, thing. I think we're good. Now, the only thing I can't remember offhand, it's how far I can drop the skeletons without them... I need a water bucket. How far I can drop the skeletons without them dying. You know, just bring them down to 1 hit. I want to say it's 22 blocks, but I could be wrong. So probably what will happen is during the ad break, because I know an ad break is going to happen while we're building this. I'll look up how tall to make the bubble vader. Alright, so it's this way. It's right here. What do we got? Did I never loot these? I guess I never looted these. Oh, and that would have been double chest right there, so... Okay. I forgot to make the stuff. God dang it. My brain is not firing today. Let's see. Smooth stone's over here, which means, yep, there's a slab I need. And then cobblestone. Alright, there's the furnaces. And that's going. Trying to see if I can sneak some wood. Because part of the mine shaft comes up here. Ah, yes. Hi there! How you doing, little buddy? You are far from home. How did you get here? Well, now I know where 2 camels are, and I can breed them up. Yeah, how did he must have come from down there and... Well, goodbye, bot. Oh. Alright. So, first things first, get rid of that. Smooth stone. Oh, that ain't good. Gosh, there's a lot of resources down here. A lot of coal and copper. Oh, I saw some iron. Good all around on that. That spawner's going to be problems, isn't it? Don't need the rotten flesh. I know people will say, keep the rotten flesh, you can trade with clerics. Oh, I never made the crafting bench. We got beet seeds. You know what? Let's... Yeah, this is a good cubby hole. Ow! Ow! How rude! These tools I did not need to bring with me. Now I can grab that rotten flesh. Oh, you know what? That zombie was probably insulted that I was trying to throw away rotten flesh. It's like, that's the flesh of my brothers. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? I'm not forgetting the rest of that coal. I'm just taking a quick look around. Oh, I can take those beetroot seeds now. Alright. Oh, there are two. Alright. That's all the ores and stuff. So now we need to dig this out. Probably don't need that many torches on me. Okay, so first things first. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so the room has to be 9 by 9. And I like to do by 9, so it's, 9 cubed. So, let's see. Here's the spawner. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I gotta take out the ceiling. Alright, that's just my reminder to take out the ceiling. And now 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Okay, so 1. So yeah, this is the mark. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So and I'll put you here. Alright, can I reach above? Yes, I can. So I can't just flat out dig, hold down the dig button. Alright, we'll grab that. Do that. Gotta fill in that space so the skeletons don't spawn in there. Alright. And the reason why I put a half slab on top of the spawner is so that they can't spawn on the thing. Because I want them to spawn and fall into the hole. Alright, you know what? Going to do this for the time being, but you here, you're fine. Now we don't need to pretty it up. But I'm going to pretty it up. So ad break happening in 3 minutes. Nope. Oh, I saw that. Hold on. I'm not a fan of leaving blocks behind. Waste not, want not. Or is it want not, waste not? It's one of those two. Grab that. Ah, dang it. Now, did I dig out the roof already? Spawner, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I have not dug out the roof. Wait, no. Spawner, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, no, I have not dug out the roof. Need more stone bricks. This is why I'm using Silk Touch, so I can make stone bricks on the fly. Alright, we're not going to seal up this part yet. Alright. Where were we? Oh, did we just take out this wall? I think we just took out this wall. So yeah, I did look it up on during that ad break. They can survive 22 blocks. First 3 blocks don't count when they fall. Alright. That's all taken care of. Now we need... Can I... Yeah, I can still reach that. Gosh dang it. I was hoping that I could just hold down and not have to count. I mean, not count, but, not care. Yep. Ran into the spawner. Ran into the spawner again. Alright. Now, if I remember my math correctly, 9 by 9 is 81, so we're going to have to make some more stone bricks, aren't we? Yep. Alright. We are good. Do. Alright. And there we go. Alright, now we can do this, which this is a little bit of just press and hold. Put the torch there. Put that there. Alright. So... Oh, there's some copper. You have access. Make more of this. So, let's ask the age-old question. Infinity or mending on a bow? Which do you prefer? Now, yes, there was a time where you could have both, but they took that out of the game. So, you can't have both anymore. So, you only get one. Which one do you choose? Honestly, I prefer Infinity. Because with mending, that means you gotta carry stacks of arrows on you. With Infinity, you just need one arrow, which that takes up less slots in your inventory. Plus, when you have a skeleton farm like this, you can just craft up bows like crazy. There's also the question about mending in general. I know Mojang has looked at possibly removing it. And if they do remove it, you know, a lot of people are upset. Honestly, I'm not sure how I feel about it, because keep in mind, I started playing this game during a time when there wasn't mending. So, I'm not exactly devastated if we lose mending. It's been helpful, I'll admit that. But if they were to take it out, honestly, I feel like they would need to bump up the spawn rates for netherite. Because unless you got a lot of netherite, you know, you can't make a lot of netherite tools. Now, there's some people who are like, but look at this shulker box full of netherite tools. Yeah, they probably dug out the nether for it. I'm just thinking about the average player. So, yeah, I prefer Infinity. If we were to lose mending, I'm fine with that. One, two, three. Okay, no, that's right. It just looks off because my hallway is off by one. Which we can easily fix that. Yeah, we can easily fix that. Alright, get more stone brick. Alright. So let's take out the floor. Oh wait, no. Don't fill in this one, because we need a channel for the skeletons to drop into. Alright. So we need to dig out the channel. Which means we also need to make this look nice. I know, it's going to be a sealed box. Why do I care? Because I'll know. I'll know. Plus, also, it'll tell me that, hey, if I see stone bricks at this level, chances are this is something I built. You know, if I'm digging around and stuff. Alright. We'll just remove that temporarily. Actually, no, I can't remove that temporarily. Trying to figure out what I can do. I can do this. Alright, so they're gonna drop 2 blocks. Yeah, that works. Okay, so they drop 2 blocks for the level. Gotta be able to see. I gotta see when the spawner. Spawner still going. I can't see it anymore. Okay, we found our magic spot. Alright, so let's do this. The first water bucket in, the second one, and then we can infinite our way across. Excuse you. Why are you held up? What? 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 Alright, there we go. And then skeletons come down here. This is when I need my other resources. Oh, I think I was supposed to bring a fence. Well, good news. I probably can just take a fence from around here. Yep, there we go. Oh, I need my other materials. Alright. Oh, yeah, I can bring this down. Get my signs. Anything else I need? Where's my half slab? No, we're good, we're good. I forgot, half slab's on top of the spawner. Like it should be. Okay, so first things first. This is what I like to do to mark my splanning. My, just remember to be on the closer edge. Alright. Now, if I remember correctly... I think this... Oh, my soul sand. I did not bring my soul sand. Is that right? That doesn't seem right. We might just have to watch a skeleton grinder video just to make sure. Yeah, let's do that. Because I am not sure. Skeleton. Spawner. XP farm.
Today we're going to build the easiest mob spawner XP farm in Minecraft. Spawn in along one of the walls. Have a couple more mobs to be pushed to. So I want them to be pushed to those 3 blocks right there, and then the 3 blocks in front of that. Then place a piece of soul sand at the very back there. Break that block and place a wall right there. And then go ahead and place down a sign at that block and then a sign at that block as well. So this is what it should look like from the side. Now go ahead and break that block.
Okay. I was doing it wrong. Apparently this needs to go. Okay. This is what it should look like. Okay, so don't need to take that. Do need that. Hold on. Oh, no. Okay. So... yeah, put that here. Put that here. I feel like I messed it up again. Yes, I did. Alright, so that should push him up. Done and done. Now we get our infinite water in there. So... let's just double check something. So, they gotta be raised 22 blocks and then moved a few. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, let's see. They come up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is this where I want them dropped? Let's do one more. Okay. If they drop here... I can at least grab the water from over here. Yes. So, I need to grab my supplies again. This chest. Is there anything else I need that's in here? I'll take that. Okay. Let's put a hopper. And then... All right. So now we need to go up by 22. Well, actually, no, 24. Yeah, up by 24. Oh no. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. Oh no. Are we really that high? Hold on. One, two. Three, 4, 5, 6. Seven, 8, 9. Ten, 11, 12, 13. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Stop doing that. Twenty, 21, 22, 23. All right. One, two, three, four. Five. All right. We're good. We're good. Need to be one more higher. Phantasma camera though? Vanta, thank you for the follow. Very much appreciated. Glad I can make your earn your follow. Very much appreciated. Yes, I'll count that as mispronounced someone's name because I don't know how to pronounce that name. That's fair. Hi there, how you doing? Hopefully you're having a good one today. Okay. So we can... water bucket. And... oh, gosh dang it. Okay, so what is... okay, what is the X and Y? 378, negative 378 and 85. Negative 378 and 85. Negative 378. 85? You know what? How about this? Negative 378, 85. There you go. Oh, can't do that. Okay. Chat, help me. Help me remember that. 378, 85. That way we can see. Oh, I just need to remember the 85. All right. We're good. Get that. Done. All right, now we can break this. Alright. Should be good now. Yeah, sorry. Itchy head. Alright. Oh, I didn't get this taken care of. There we go. Get one of those. Sorry, I kind of ignored you. I see you're making a farm. No, that's fine. If people want to... Hey, Aria. Psh, Lulu, how you doing, Lulu? No, no claws. No claws, Lulu. Lulu, what did I say about the claws? What'd I say about the claws? You're being a butt. Is Lulu a cat? Yes, she is. I adopted her from the shelter almost a year ago. And she is still a bit of a butt. And that's probably just how she is. Alright. Wait! Anywho, as I was saying before Lulu came around. No, that's fine. I assume, like, a good 95% of my chat is probably lurkers. So, you know, if people just follow and don't want to say anything, I understand completely. I mean, I do a lot of lurking in other chats as well while I'm doing my work. And the thing with cats, well, also dogs too, you know, when they hear you talking, but they don't see anyone else, they generally get the idea that you're talking to them. So, your animals could be thinking, oh, you're talking to me? Alright, I'll interact with you. But yes, we are making a skeleton XP farm. Because I need to have a better source of XP coming in. Like, villagers are great and all. And smelting is good. But it is very slow. Makes complete sense. I don't know what you're talking about. Lulu? Probably. Yep. And... well, the thing about Lulu... first off, that's not the original name she came with. I would have been fine with the original name, except for the fact that... okay. So, on paper... it looked like her name was Peony. You know, named after a flower. That makes sense. They kept pronouncing it as Peony. And it's like, That's not how you pronounce that. So I was like, alright, well, I'm not going to keep missaying that word, and Lulu's not going to understand me, so if I have to train her for a new name, might as well just make it a name I want. So I named her after one of my favorite black mages from Final Fantasy. And when it came to adopting Lulu, I know some people are like, oh, why didn't you get a kitten or something? Because she's not a kitten. You know, well, obviously now she ain't a kitten, but she wasn't a kitten when I got her. She was like 3-4 years old. And the reason why is because I wanted to give an animal that had been at the shelter a while a chance at a home. So you know, so I told them, hey, I want to adopt a cat that's been there for a while. Probably gets overlooked a lot. And, you know, give him a home. Oh gosh, when they heard that, they were like, okay, we're rushing you in because we want you to adopt someone. So yeah, didn't look at the kittens, although they were cute. There was a bunch of cats. I was thinking I'd be walking out with a black cat because, you know, those don't get really adopted. But Lulu hadn't really... She had it a bit rough. So I figured, well, she fits the parameters. You know, she's been there a while. She doesn't really get adopted. She's had a bit of a rough life. She's missing 9 of her teeth. Yeah, apparently, when she came in, they had to remove a bunch of her teeth, so... Alright, looks like the farm is all ready to go. Poor Lulu. You say poor Lulu, but man, does that not stop her. She chows down on dry food like crazy. Honestly, when I got her, I thought, okay, so she's primarily going to be a wet food cat. No. Quite the opposite. She is not a fan of wet food. But she chows down on dry food. I think we're good here. And I'm hearing a cat. Not Lulu. I'm hearing another cat. Yeah, I was prepared to, you know, okay, I gotta get a lot of wet food for her and all that. No, she's a champ when it comes to dry food. Oh, the well's there. Alright, so we need to grab some seaweed and bone meal. That way we can turn on the bubble vader. And then the farm should be up and running. We'll just have to test it out. Oh, looks like we got a bunch of wheat, so we need to farm that. But yeah, she's turned into my girl. She loves laying on the bed. She likes looking out the window. She spends a lot of time around me. I know what you mean. My partner has an older cat with only one canine left. Not a fan of wet food, but loves a crunchy treat. Oh, I can't even get Lulu. Like, she'll lick it and stuff. Maybe nibble a little, but can't really get her to, eat wet food. I've tried. And I've tried different flavors, different brands, you know. Try to figure out what works. So far, nothing's really stuck. But one canine, gosh dang. Although, got a note, sort of funny. One canine left, but it's a cat. You know. Alright, so all that's been planted. Also, his name is Meow. Aww. Makes it sound like a Pokemon. Meow, meow. Oh, must be telling us its name. It's a Meow. I'd be too tempted to name it Meowth. Alright. Now, what will you pop out? A white sheep! Don't need to do that. I needed that. That can go in there. Kelp. That'll work. Just in case if I lose them. Still got one saved. He's not the most vocal of cats, but he does talk to us when necessary. AKA, hey, let's go to bed, it's late. Oh yeah, Lulu's... Well, no, actually, Lulu does quite a bit of talking. She meows at me. She doesn't really tell me when it's bedtime. I'm curious, how's the iron going? Iron's doing pretty good. And sometimes she sleeps with me, sometimes she doesn't. You know, it depends on her mood. We're good over here. Okay, put that here. There. Alright, Bubble Vader is active. Alright, so... Moment of truth. Does this work? We're all good there. Now, I have had animals before that are very... They tell you when it's bedtime and all that. That's not an unusual thing. But sadly, those animals are not with us anymore. Ow, ow. Ow. Okay. So everything works fine. The skeleton should fall here. Oh, hey. Wow, that was quick. Just waiting to see if there's more coming. Oh, that's right. I gotta stand a little closer to this edge. Skeleton spawning. Check. Skeletons hurting. Check. Skeletons? Okay. Well, I think for sure what we need to do is we need to move this up by one. Okay, I'm hearing more fall. So, skeleton spawning. Check. Are they dying? No. Check. And they die easily. Check. Alright, looks like this spawner is working. So, what I need to do... First off, light up in here so they don't spawn behind me. Is there anything we could really grab? Not really. Alright. Very important. Cover your 6. And your 9. And your 3. And your inverted 12s. Yeah, just cover everything. Alright. So... Oh, ad break starting in about 3 minutes. Keep in mind, folks, for single-player games, we do pause while ad breaks are active. That way, those without turbo and those that aren't subscribed don't miss anything. How are they supposed to die? By my side. Alright. So now we got... Alright, I want that to be the entrance. Okay, so if that's the entrance, what I need to do is I need to... Okay, so do we... You know what? Don't seal that in yet, because we have to be able to figure this out. Well, we know that's working. Alright, so what I think we need to do... Okay, we can make... Okay, I think what we need to do first is get this taken care of. So, you are negative 374 and negative 374. Yeah, because I'm definitely one of those kinds of people that don't have a lot of money. So, you know, streamers thinking about the little person, that means a lot to me. Alright, so we moved it over by 1, correct? Yeah. So, what I need to do... Alright, I'm drinking. Gosh dang. Thank you for the hydrate, Ned. By the way, cool texture pack. Thank you. This is the Faithful 64 texture pack. I play on a pretty large monitor, so... Oh, it needs to be one more down. So, you know, the whole 16-bit resolution thing, just... It was actually hurting my eyes more than anything, so... So, the 64 resolution allows me to keep playing the game without hurting my eyes. Alright. And I know some people will say, so have your eyes always been hurting from playing Minecraft? No, I used to play on a smaller screen. When I first got into Minecraft, I played on a laptop. So it was like 12 inches max. And when I got to a desktop, you know, even then I didn't have a big monitor. I think even then, it was like a 12-inch monitor. Ended up getting a new monitor though, because realized a lot of... Hi there, Sand. Oh, we're this far back. People were talking about how, you know, a second monitor helps out with streaming and stuff, and also just general work, so I figured, why not get a second monitor? So... didn't cost me much, you know, for this bigger monitor. It's like $200 at the time. So... And what's funny is... Really? I'll talk about your timing on that one. Anywho, what's funny is Mama Noodle is thinking about downgrading on their monitor. They want something a little smaller. So we're in the talks about just swapping out. So we're good all through here. All right. So I know I asked this question already, but it's been a while. I think some viewers have been switching out and all that. The age-old question. Mending or infinity on a bow? Which do you prefer? Glad that worked out. I might need to upgrade my laptop. Now, there was a time when you could have both infinity and mending on... excuse me. You could have both on a bow. However, Mojang took that out, so... I'm too much of a noob to have an opinion on that one. Haven't used bows that much. Fair enough. Personally, I like infinity. Just mainly because of the fact that we've got a skeleton farm. We're not going to be hurting for bows. And mending means you have to keep stacks of arrows in your inventory. With infinity, you only need to keep one arrow. So, I'm of the infinity mind. Wish I could have mending and infinity, but that's the old days. We can put the terracotta in here. Iron can go here. Gold goes here. Alright, wood. That's what we need. Because we are still doing this, city construction challenge, which means we have rules for how things need to be done. So we need to make that, tunnel, city construction challenge approved. And my phone just beeped. Why'd it beep? Why'd it beep? Why'd you beep? Oh, Finch app. Got it. Oh, just as a heads up, the reason why I have these platforms out here in the middle of nowhere is to mark the bounding box of the iron farm so I don't accidentally bring villagers too close. Because if you get too many villagers in an area, then the iron golems could spawn outside of the, outside of the range. Oh, no, I can leave that. Alright, so how did I do this? It's been a while since I've done my staircases. Looking at this build, I think I should use more terracotta in my build. It's lovely colors. Oh yeah, that's why I'm using a lot of terracotta. I'm actually thinking about these builds here. Tear them down and rebuild them with the terracotta. Terracotta, brick. It's a good combo. Okay, so first things first, put that and that, so that's covered. Put a lantern. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so we need to have... one, two, three. And because it's an overhang, we gotta use... Whoop. No, don't use a log. Use torches. Is that right? Hold on. Let me check something. No, yeah, that is right. I feel like I'm banging my head a little too much. Because I am. This is flat. Which means, yeah, I'm hitting my head a little too much. That... Yeah, that's my issue with lanterns. Gosh dang. Alright. We should be good? We good? I'm going to double check. I know people will be like, how do you build your stuff if you can't even remember? Dude, it's been over 400 days since I built the original mine shaft. And once it was built, I just didn't have to think about it. Okay, so that's a headbanger. That's a headbanger. That's a headbanger. Okay, so the rest of it is fine. Now we need... Who says my brain was even online on that build? You know... Yeah. That's a good point. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, just to remind people, we're doing the City Construction Challenge, which means we take Minecraft a lot slower. We got rules to follow. And one of the big rules is how you make tunnels and stuff. Natural forming tunnels, they're a-okay. Tunnels that we make have to be, 3 by 3, and every 10 blocks has to have a support of some kind. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, I lost my count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, wow. So, yeah, there's a lot more rules and stuff, but as far as what's the current rules, now we can actually use a lantern here because we're not smacking our head on it. Alright, and we're lit up. Now, the ultimate question. How to design things. Just trying to think. And no, it didn't hurt to think. I can already see someone saying that. Well, let's start off with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we would need a support here. That. Oh! Wrong thing. Alright. So we do something like this. And then, whoops, double click too fast. Yeah, that's right. Now, something to note, entity cramming is still a thing, so if too many of those too many of those sit there, Alright, so what I think we're going to do is we're going to turn this into a storage wall. For all the chests and stuff I'm going to need. So let's get to building that. And we gotta take out the ceiling piece. No, we didn't need to take out that ceiling piece. That way the chest can open. I know we could do barrels, but I want to do chests. Let's actually bring this in by one. Alright, so that means we also need to get out the floor. We'll put a torch there just so that the underside's lit up. Give me that. This is why I like Silk Touch. We can turn stone and... I was wondering, can you open the chest if up top is slab? Yes, you can. And I just heard a skeleton die from cramming. There we go. Yeah, I can actually show you right now. So, there's the chest. And we'll do those. Alright, so here's the slab. See? Can still open. And you know what? Alright. Bunch of slabs. Oh my gosh, everyone's making me drink today. Hey, John, how you doing? Thank you for the drink. I'm drinking. Ah. Good morning. I'm going back to bed, but lurking and supporting. Thank you very much. And before you go, gotta give you one of these. There you go. Guys, go give John a follow. Good streamer, streams during the weekdays. Normally his streams are right after mine, so if you're looking for continued good content, because he's a pretty good streamer, does a lot of things, Timberborn, Factorio, I remember the Orcs Must Die thing. Just overall good streamer. So guys, give him a follow. Very much appreciative. Alright. Now you can go back to bed if you want to, John. Alright. Should we? This is how it looks now. Oh, this is better. This is way better. Now, before I break the rest of those, is there any... Yes, enchanting system. So I need to make sure I have enough for... Because I'm going to move my enchanting system down here. Move it or make a new one? Make a new one. Alright, so that means this needs to go. That needs to go. And that needs to go. Which also means that needs to go. Let's see. Stone bricks. Oh, I'm going to be one shy. And we can put a lantern here. Well, might as well, since we're already doing this. Alright. So that's good. Alright. So do this. Make a bunch of these. We need more wood. Give us more XP. Yeah, we're good. Alright. Oh, nighttime. You know what? Let's also make a sleeping room. Alright. We could do the lanterns if we just stick to the sides, but am I known for sticking to the sides? No, I'm known for going down the middle. Let's see. Granite. Got no granite. Got plenty of andesite. And diorite. And no cobblestone on me. Stone brick can go in there. Yeah, I'm thinking about switching these, but also I want to keep them at the same time. Because Solar Punk is about, you know, reduce, reuse, recycle, that kind of stuff. I could see them using whatever materials to... So I'm sort of leaning more on the... keep them side. And they look so pretty. Oh, thank you. Red sand. Let's see. Good on food. Ah, wood. That's what I was thinking of. And I guess we can make more chests with that. Okay, that's all done smelting up. Wood bits. Do I have any? I've got extra chests. I got bookshelves. Do I have obsidian? Yes, I do. Put that here. I think I need 2 of those. Books. Alright, got that. Alright, so we need... I can take you. We'll make an anvil down there. 1, 2, 3. Make it anvil. Okay, we're good there. Sir, must be a thunderstorm going on. Oh, I got a bed right here. Yep, thunderstorm going on. Alright, I think that's everything I need. Oh, I can put stuff away. Put you in there. You in there. I think we're good to go back. I just noticed, what is that little thing next to you? 2-point pickle. 2-point pickle. Huh. Must be related to that 2-point game. You know, the 2-point... Doesn't look like a pickle. It looks like a tiny dinosaur scene on its butt. There we go. I don't know the game. I was raided into the dev's channel while asleep, I think. Yeah, that's how I got my cat. Got raided into a Final Fantasy stream and but apparently my cat is a unique cat. When they... Oh, here, let me see if I can just... So, yeah, the Fat Cat chat thing, when they originally uploaded it to Twitch, it had that black box around it. Well, it wasn't supposed to have that black box, so they took it down and you know, re-uploaded it without that black box. So here's the thing, even though, you know, I would prefer the clean one, that black box one is a unique one. You know, it's a rare one now, because so So that's why I still keep that one, because it's the rare one. Alright. Oh, nice to know that I could do this from the back, and it still keeps the proper side. One of a kind. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. One of a kind. Alright. We'll need to have to make another bed. But... good sleeping chamber. You know what? I want to keep the symmetrical look. Alright. Oh, you know what? This is when barrels would come in handy. Oh, I could just use this row here for the enchanting stuff. Alright. So are we good? We good? Yeah, I think we're good. So what we need to do... I'm going to dump my inventory into here. So I can grab the inventory up there. Oh, nope, wrong thing. Nope, need that still. Alright. And we've got that. Alright. We are good. Grab that. Turn into stone brick. Now, I am not keeping everything looking like stone brick. It's just stone brick is my placeholder for things. Because I don't know how I'm going to decorate this yet. I just know I want, at the very least... something. Alright, so... we can break that. I can break that. Alright, so we can break this. Meow. How you doing, Lulu? Boop. All right. Meow. There you go. That's how you do that. With just the paw, no claws. Way to go. Really don't want her using her claws when she tries to get my attention. Whoa! I think they shot each self. They must have saw me and tried to all fire at once, and they ended up hating each other instead. Skeletons are the kings of friendly fire. Yeah, now if only I could get them to kill creepers. Then we'd be in business, getting all the music discs. Alright. Should be good. Get all that in there. Don't know what I'm going to do with this. I just know I need a space. Here, we'll do that. Alright. So the skeleton spawner is essentially open for business. Lanterns are in my inventory. There we go. Stone bricks. All right. Okay, we're all good. We're all good. And yep, we're starting to get stuff. Alright, so... Okay, this is going to be all enchanting stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 3 is 24. 24 double chests. Oh, is that iron boots? Yes, it is. Alright, so... if we stand here, the spawner works. Ugh. Oh, gosh. Oh. Okay. So now that we got that all taken care of... Oh, it's nighttime. I should reset my client at some point. I think it's been active for like 3 days now. Got a bad habit of not closing it down. There's not really much we can do. Enchanting. Bones. Let's see, there's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Armor. Bows. Alright. Oh, arrows. Gosh dang it. Bones. Bows. Armor. Arrow. Zip. Alright, there we go. So these 6 are for bones, these for bows, these for armor, these for arrows. Alright. So I can remove you. And we should be fine. Oh, bones. Bones go here. Alright. Well, I wasn't expecting that to be so short. I was expecting that to take longer. Oh. Oh, that came from a zombie. Well, let's clean up her space and go from there. Okay, I guess we're out of inventory space. So what to work on next? Granite. Don't have any granite. Andesite. We have andesite. Diorite. Oh, you're also gravel. Cobblestone. Mossy can go here. Regular can go here. Stone can go here. Smooth stone, stone, cobblestone. Oh, stone bricks go down here. Is there anything else? Okay, spruce. You go up there. Wood bits, you go here. Iron. We can put the buckets in there. Stone. We'll grab that. Torches here. Put the lanterns here. How's the iron looking over here? Really good. Now we're gonna have to take in a lot of these poppies again. Yeah, I figured out there wasn't enough space. Smooth stone can go here. Oh, I just saw a cactus drop. I know the farm's been working, but actually seeing it is a good indicator for me. Alright. Let's see. Gunpowder string. Leather, rotten flesh. Oh, dirt. Because we don't have proper dirt storage yet. Coal. Dark oak, dark oak. There we go. All right. So what we need to figure out is what we're going to do next. We're good to just take that all. By the way, was there any more chain armor that fell in here? No. Can't you make name tags now? I think you can make name tags. So, back home. Wood bits, go in there. Copper. Iron. Gold. Ad break starting in 3 minutes. More gold. Iron. Name tag. Music disc. Alright, so let's check. Yeah, you can make a name tag. With either an iron... Oh, with any nugget. Okay. Now what about leads? I heard something about them got changed. You don't need slime blocks anymore? Oh my gosh. Yes! Yes! Oh, that is amazing. No more slime needed for leads. Woohoo! Well, I guess we could tend to our crops. We haven't done that yet, and it's been a couple hours. Alright, get all that. And we got all that. Soon we'll need to be doing proper farms of this. Ow. Hi there, mending buddy. Alright, carrots. Oh, no, don't eat a carrot. Unless it's a golden carrot. So bingo has been called for you guys, so last chance to get your bingos in. Let's see. Get those in. How are we looking on the sugar cane? Could be better, but doing good. How are we doing on bamboo? Ooh, lovely. Lovely. Love to see that. How are we doing on the cactus? Doing good. Alright, how are we doing? Oh dear gosh. Okay. How are we doing over? Why do I see cobblestone? That's full, that's full. Alright. There we go. Guess we need to turn this off as well. Let's see. One piece of chain armor down, a few more to go. Alright. Looks like we got plenty to harvest over here. Alright. Grab all this. Alright. Congrats on getting bingo, Zach. And hopefully you're having a good one today, Zach. Hope Spawn is doing okay. I heard he sliced his thumb or something like that. Alright, we're good to throw the seeds in here. How we doing? Doing good on bone meal. Oh, I get to go to work again today. Oh, that's no fun. And congrats on bingo, Kender, and hopefully you're having a good one, Kender. Hi there. Did you call all on purpose? Yes, I call it on purpose. When we do the last ad break stream, I call it so everyone has a chance to get bingo before stream ends. Woo! A lot of stone cutters. Ah, yep. I guess we should feed the cows. You can do some more timber boring, definitely. Oh, I'm seeing hearts and broken hearts. I guess breeding wasn't successful over there. Do heifers have horns? Hold on, I gotta look this up. Do heifers have horns? Depends on the breed and genetics. Highland cattle grow horns regardless of gender. Ah. Okay. Well, today I learned. Yeah, I was just wondering because it's like, I don't know if... Because, you know, Minecraft has a habit of, you know, you're able to breed animals because they're all... Oh, did not mean to break that. Yeah, because they're all weird with their gender stuff. Although, I guess it would be sex, not gender. Alright, let's see how we're doing down here. Ow. Okay, doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Why'd my phone beep? Yes, Finch, I will come to you soon. Jeez. Little birdies, very demanding. Alright. crosswalker. Not a lot we can do. Okay. Pull these down. 16, 12. All right. Do that. Do that. And I guess 2 of these get extra. There we go. Smelting up some stuff so I can get the XP out of those furnaces. Because even when you auto smelt, the furnaces still hold XP until either you break the furnace or you pull something out manually. So getting it set up so I can pull out some stuff manually so I can get the XP out of it. But XP should be not a big worry anymore. We got the skeleton spawner going. I'm just trying to think of what we can do before stream ends. Because there's not really a lot. Well, I guess we could do some trading with the villagers. Give me that. Give me that. You know, I find it funny. We get melon slices, but the villagers only want whole melons. We're fine. I was thinking about repairing my tools, but we can just use the skeleton spawner for that. Alley-oop. You still haven't reset your trade. And you just ran out. Alright. Always can use bricks. I am so happy that the brick trade is 100% guaranteed. Alright, level 30. You know what? Let's enchant the sword, see if we can get something. Brick, here we go. There's my lapis. Alright, anything good? Unbreaking. Okay, like the sound of that. Smite 4, fire aspect, unbreak it. Yes, please. Throw on some mending. We have a nice sword. Alright. time to whittle down the cow population. Yes, I'm a horrible person. I'll leave you three alive. Oh, we got another head. Let's see. Food bin, you can go here. You can go here. Alright. We can turn those back on. Alright. Nah. Fell to my doom. Okay. Pumpkins can go in here. Alright, so what can we do? What can we do? Take a poo. Oh, I guess. Yeah, we'll put up the stone next time we're by that area. Yeah, there's just... Well, I guess we could get the picture for the thumbnail. Yeah, let's go do that. I can see me spending a lot of time at the skeleton spawner. Grab the iron. What's a good picture? Ooh. I got an idea. Wait for some skeletons to spawn. And take a picture down there. That'd be a good picture for the thumbnail. Come on. There we go. There we go. Come on, give me a couple more. Ugh. One more? One more? There we go. Alright, got the picture for the thumbnail. Alright. Oh, yeah, put up the stone. We're over here. Might as well put up the stone. Alright. Well, stream went pretty well today. And alley-oop. You know what? Hold on. Let's... Oh, wow. That's a lot of iron. Let's turn in the blocks. Alright. There we go. I am happy with that. You know what? Let's breed up some sheep. Boom and boom. Boom and boom. Thank you. Get you twice. Get you twice. Get you twice. Which one? Alright, there we go. Alright, so is there anything else we could do? How are mobs... Am I actually... Huh, I guess I'm not lit up over there. Alright, so... Yeah, everything's tended to. Spawner's working. I think it's safe to say we're at a good stopping point.